this is DJ Rossstar from DJ Rossstar's Punk Rock Show, and you are watching the Rossstar Stories on Swept Away TV. I'm a rock star now.
Hi, I'm Emily, and you're watching the Rossstar Stories. I'm here with DJ Rossstar.
Am I a rock star now?
Yes.
That's great. Wow. Hi, I'm DJ Rossstar, the rock star.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm 24 years old, and I host a radio show called DJ Rossstar's Punk Rock Show.
Do you still remember back when the days were longer?
Okay, what kind of artists do you feature on your show?
We've had everybody from Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Sugar Cult, New Found Glory. I try to keep it in the pop punk, emo, rock, hardcore realm. Haven't really gone into too much hip hop or, R&B yet.
What's been your favorite artist that you've featured on the show?
There's so many great bands that have come on the show before. It's tough. For me, my second favorite band, Green Day being the first, is Goldfinger. And so Goldfinger, I've actually been on the show twice now, and both times it was hilarious. So for me personally, that was my favorite, just because I couldn't believe, my favorite band is in my bedroom. That's where the radio show is, in my bedroom.
Dreams were bigger than the weight of the world had not yet landed on the shoulders of a man. I thought the time stood still, sheltered, protected.
From your listeners' point of view, who do you think has which artist has attracted the greatest number of listeners to your show?
See, that's tough, because a few years ago I was doing interviews with Fall Out Boy, like I said, and The Used, and they weren't that big then. So it was big, but it wasn't as huge as it would be now. I guess I would say, out of all the interviews I've done, there's a person named Jeffree Star. Do you know Jeffree Star?
Yeah, I've heard of Jeffree Star.
He raps, he dresses like a mannequin. Really funny guy. He has a legion of fans through the internet, and we had about 500 questions in a 1 hour period. We had about 14,000 listeners, which is a record. Unbelievable.
That's pretty.
So many people wanted to talk to him.
They never told me this would end up at the least before again. So take me back to bed.
So, how did you get your show on I Dobie Radio?
Well, I started in college. I wanted to do the show since 1994 when I got into Green Day, because I wanted to hear other punk bands, but there was no show, that talked about that kind of music. And so I waited and waited, and no one ever created a show. And so finally, when I got to college in 2002, I said, okay, I have the equipment here. I know a lot of bands from going to shows. Let's see what I can do with it. And so I started the show and started marketing it, and bands and labels caught on really early, saying, wow, there really is nothing like this. What a great idea. And so as soon as I finished school in 2004, I Dobie Radio, immediately the day of, offered me the gig to keep streaming on their station.
That was very cool.
So that was exciting. And then I moved to LA, and I set it up in my bedroom, just kind of I had nowhere else to put it. Back then I was using school equipment. And so, bands would come over, Yellow Card and Sugar Cult, and they just thought it was so funny that it was in my room. And I was like, no, this is just temporary, don't be weirded out. And that became the thing. So now I'm on TV also, on demand, VOD. And so they film the radio shows now, and they air them on all over the country.
Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
At that amphitheater behind us. No, introducing Harry Connick Jr. In 5 to 10 years, I wanna dominate the media, the industry. I think that I have a new, unique way of interviewing. I make people feel comfortable, and I really feel like I could be on TV and radio and internet. I don't want to limit myself. I don't want to just do one type of music. I don't want to be stubborn. I think I'm a good host, and I enjoy interviews, and I enjoy the connection I help, fans make with their favorite artists. So
Okay, when and where can we catch your show?
All right, DJ Rossstar's Punk Rock Show is on every Wednesday and Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is go to idobieradio.com. That's ID. Do you have the words? Do you type words on the screen? IDOBI radio.com. You go to Idobie Radio, where it is, idobieradio.com, and you just tune in. Right on the top right, it says iTunes Winamp. Choose your player, the show loads. It's, like I said, 7 to 8 p.m. West Coast, 10 to 11 your coast, East Coast. And Havoc TV, video on demand, airs 24 hours a day. All you have to do if you have VOD is go to the music section, click on Havoc, click on DJ Rossstar. I think right now the Hoobastank interview is up. And then Buzznet is just, I'm there all day, djrossstar.buzznet.com. And of course, myspace.com/DJ Rossstar. I try to put different videos and photos and such on each of the pages, so it's worth it to check out both MySpace and Buzznet.
Okay. Thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you.
Tommy, I'm gonna